So welcome back here. In the previous video we have done with the forms how we can use bootstrap form in our local pages. Similarly how we can use tables in our pages. So here in this case we just have to go to the getbootstrap.com site. Then here in this case we have to select the table. So for this we have to go to the components. Sorry, then we have to go to the contents, and in the contents here we see the table. So this is how we can use table in there. So we are going to try to make a simple table that we used to make in the HTML. Here we go, create it. For this we have to use the table element, and then here we go with table row. Then we have to specify here the table data using td. So here we specify simple form. Control C, Control B, then close the table row, and similarly we just copy this, Control C, here to here, save this, and here we go, refresh it in the browser screen. We see a table is look like this way. This is a simple table that we have created using the table element that is done with the HTML. So if we again make comment of this line, so see how our table looks. Again, this will look something like this way. We have commented here the CSS file from the Bootstrap, so that's how it looks like over here. So no border and no all these things, no indentation, no padding has been done over here in this case. So that's why this looks very, what can we can say, poor form over here. So how we can include bootstrap forms in over there in our pages? So that we see over here, look at this form. We take this form over here first. Yeah, we just scroll down table head options. Then so yeah, so just take this example. Control C, and here we go, copy this table. Before that we will put a horizontal line over there. Control S, and here we refresh it. Look, this table is so simple table without any CSS over here, as we have applied this table even from Bootstrap, but we have commented our CSS file here. So we just remove the comment entry from here and save the changes and refresh it here. Look, such a beautiful form that we have created without making so many efforts, like this way. Okay, so and look at this. This people looks so beautiful. So what has been done over there, here if you see table, then we have used the class table over here, then we have used table head, then table row, Then here we have use scope, call, that is by default column is of size that is XM, extra small. Then here we have scope row, that what nothing is to scope here, nothing is doing, that is used for making most of the time as column table heads, and if we are using over here, this is used for making the row head. Nothing special over here. So rest are the same. So all the work over here is done by the class table. So if we include this class table here, what's going to be changed over this class table? Save it here. Here we go, refresh it. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Okay. So this way we just can move further. We just make it boxed. So we use div, then class container. Yeah, it will become the box layer over here. So this way we just can use table in our local pages, that is from Bootstrap. So what Bootstrap can do more with the table, let's see over here. So here we have just used the table class over there using the most basic table markup. Here is how table based table looks in Bootstrap. All table style are inherited in Bootstrap 4, meaning any nested table will be styled in the same manner as the parents. So this is a table. You can also invert the color with light text on dark background. So for this we have to use this class, that is table dark. So how we can do this? Here we just apply this class to first case, then table dark, save it here, and here we go, refresh. Look at this, it looks something like that. Is background is different, and then opposite color, that is white color, is applied to for the text. Or we just can use both class. Yeah, it is where it is table class table, and then we can also use table class here, table dark and table. So here we go, look at this. Then what we can do with this table dark, table head option is there, like we just similar to table dark table, as similar table head, t head light or table head dark to make this. So what we simply can do, this is can be done with the only th in our case here. So if we move to the second table in which we are using the table head, so here we can use this class, that is th light, t head light or t head dark. So how we can do this, let's see. Here is table head, and we can here by default is red, and then we just try to make it dark. Sorry, we have to use class keyword over here. Class is equal to, and it has to be in double quotes. Save it, here we go, look at this, we make it light. Simple small code can change the view of the table. Similarly, table head options, then dark light is there, then we can make the stripped row. Okay, use table stripped to add zebra stripping to any table. Okay, to add any stripping of legs like table, then here we go with the table stripped class. Simply we will copy it from here, copy, then in editor we will paste it here, save it here, and here we go, refresh. Now look at this, strip is done over there. That is with dark, we can also use this, it will look with the dark. Then border table, we just can also create the table with the borders. So for that we have to use the table border class. So here we go, copy this and we will apply to this table. Say here we go, paste this, save this, and here refresh this. So this time the border is applied to the table. Then borderless table we can also create. So for this we have to use the table borderless class. So here we copy this, Control C, and here we go, paste with here, save it and refresh it. Now this time this table is become as borderless table. So hoverable table, we can also make table hoverable. Then for this we have to use table hover class, Control C, and here we go, paste it, or we just can save it, refresh it, and as we move across the rows it will make table more readable. Then hoverable, then small table, then table sm we can use here, or we can use it in here, this case. SM for the small, MD for the medium, LG for the large, and XL for the extra large. So that property even we can use this. Look at this. So this will look. If we use LG here, how it look like. Save it, press it. Okay. Then we can also create the contextual color classes. Use the contextual class in which we can apply different colors for the class. Active will give this color, default will give this color, class primary will give this color, secondary will give this color, success will this color, danger this color, warning this color. Simple over here that we can apply. Then we can use the caption function like a heading for a table. It help user with screen reader to find a table and understand what is about the table decided over here. So here we just can use the caption element is used over here. How it works is just simple. Copy this from here and we put this here, save it, here we go, refresh it. Look, list of users, so caption is that not. with this. Then we can also make the table responsive. Okay, so for to this we have to use this class. Across every breakpoint, use table responsive for horizontally scrolling table. So here we just use this class. Just copy this, Control C from here and make this as responsive. Save it, and here we go, refresh. So this is going to be coming as responsive table. Okay, so that's all about the table, how we can use the table. And we see over here that is we have to make very less efforts while creating the table using Bootstrap as compared to simple HTML and even with the CSS. That's why the Bootstrap is the one of the best framework for HTML and CSS. So that's all for now. See you in the next video.